Well, hello there. Oh, shit. Hello, hi everyone. It is I, your online mom. Because yes, when you subscribe to me, I do become your mom. Glasses, check. Oh my god, they're new. Okay. This is not about my glasses. This is a very important discussion about your passions. This is not what's written. Listen, as your online mom, I care about your future, your career, your life, your studies, whatever the hell you're doing. I care because I love you. I do. Therefore, it is my job to help you out and give you free, amazing insight because I am so amazing as a mom. I'm here for you. I have a whole discussion planned ahead. So please grab a pen and paper or whatever the frick you're writing with, because this is gonna be a whole exercise. If you click on this video, it's because you're confused about your career path or what you truly want. I'm here to help you out. First of all, let me tell you, I write like crap. It's okay if you can't see what's written. I'm gonna write it on the screen, and of course, I'm gonna read it out loud. It's gonna help. So first of all, let me be clear once again. I am a mom. Sometimes parents, they care a lot about what their child does in their life. Maybe they care about their studies, their career, their future, because that's what we do. We want you to be okay. However, not all parents do it with grace like I do. Sometimes they stress you out and they're kind of weird about it. So I'm here to be a good mom, to set out a good example for all of the parents out there. I'm here with a plan, and we're gonna talk, and it's gonna be a nice discussion because I'm a nice parent, I'm a nice lady. Grab whatever you want to write with. This is an exercise, okay? First of all, let's start. Career and studies. You want to have a job, I guess. Maybe. If you do, great. You're on the right path. For the video, of course. I'm not forcing you to do anything, okay? So, you don't know what to do with your career. You don't know what to do with your life. You don't know what to do with your future. You don't know what to study in. Let me tell you, first of all, before we start diving into that, it's okay. Career and studies is not your whole life. Life is about being alive. I have a video about that. Shameless promotion. Anyways, you don't understand. Maybe you're not happy where you are and you're like, why don't I love it? Why? Think about a really great way to know what you enjoy in life. What drives you. Think about your childhood games, your favorite games. Me, for example, one of the things that I loved playing a lot was making up stories. I was a natural storyteller when I was a kid. Everything that had to be with storytelling and being creative called to me. Every game that was creative, I was like, oh. And another thing is that I love to make movies and just write stuff and film it. And when I was younger, when I was a youngster like you are, damn, the good old days, I remember I was confused just like you are right now. And I was just like, damn, what do I do with my life? I really thought I should do something productive, like invest in a good job or just follow whatever path I had to take. And then I was like, no. When I was a child, I loved doing games where I would tell a story, where I would film and create. This is how I understood. This is the career path for me. Childhood games tells you so much about yourself, what you truly enjoy. I know that it's a game, but the games really influence the way that you see something, perceive something that is fun. So just answer to this question right now. What childhood games did you really enjoy when you were a kid? And I really mean enjoy, but don't be hyper specific. Try to find the themes in general, okay? Maybe you were someone that was super like, you love doing like teamwork type of like games, you love playing in groups, you love like leading people and everything. Maybe that's your calling. Maybe that you were a kid that loved more logistics and things that were more quiet and that needed more brain power. This is gonna help you out. So write it down. What was your favorite childhood games when you were a kid? What were you like, oh yes? Please take your time, write it down. All right, now tell me, like, be honest. I wrote it down here. Key honesty. Be honest. All right, so tell me. Bars. Love that. I'm gonna write it here. I'm gonna take notes. I say that's totally fine. That's great. Relatable. I love it. Now let's go to the next question to help you out to figure this whole thing, adult thing, whatever the hell. I get it, man. It's hard, but listen. Let's go to the next one. Passion. What is something that passionates you, that makes you go like, oh my god, I love this? But it doesn't have to be a skill. Look, I wrote it here. Can you see that? Passion and not a skill. What do you really enjoy? What is it something that you really love? But you don't have to be good at it. I'm not, you know, a lot of us, I feel like we try to pick our careers just because we're good at something. Like, oh, I'm good at math, therefore I should go into a math field. But maybe you don't enjoy necessarily that. Maybe you're more someone that loves to, I don't know, you love languages, but you're not that great at it. I suggest that you write down what really passionates you. What are you like, oh, this is amazing, this is amazing. Just take your time, write it down, something that you really love, and it doesn't have to be a skill, you don't have to be good at it. Of course, if you're good at it, it helps, but just tell me right now. I'm taking notes with you. All right, that's nice. Me, for example, you know what? One of my passions was that I loved to just create. And look where I am now. I love to help people. I love to give out advice. And now I'm your online mom, you know, things work like that. Now, on to the next question. Do you set realistic expectations for yourself? Whatever career that you're going to get right now, or that you're in, or that you want, is it something that is actually achievable for you? However, being realistic does not mean that you have to discourage yourself and discredit your efforts and your skills just because it's not realistic enough. You know, imagine of like a super crazy career that you really want. Do you think realistically that you could get it, that you would be good at it, but most importantly, that you would enjoy it? Let's write it down. It's a simple yes or no question. Of course, just answer right now. Tell me, what do you think? And be honest, again, is the key here. All right. Now, let's go to the next point, and it's going to be a fun point. Tell me right now, if you didn't have to please anyone, if everyone in your life were like strangers or like they didn't have any influence on you, what would you do? What would you choose? Be very honest, and it's okay. You can be very blunt about it. Listen, if right now everyone around you is pressuring you to go into like things like economics or teaching, be a politician, be a freaking astronaut or something, but you don't want that, it's okay to admit it. It's okay to admit it. Admit it first. And listen, if people around you want the same thing as you, that's perfectly fine. But ask yourself this question. If the people around you didn't have any form of influence on you, would you still be pursuing what you're pursuing right now? And if you didn't have to please anyone, what would you choose? I know this is kind of a big question, but I'm still here to listen to your answer. So, what do you say? All right. Cool. That's nice. I see that. Now, for my next point, I want you to be very bold and tell me right now that you've answered all of these questions, Does it help you? And if so, you know, what do you think right now? What are you thinking about? What is the career? What are the studies? What are you like looking into right now? Be bold. Say it out loud if you want. Write it in the comments. I just want to hear you say it. All right. Now that you said it, how did it feel? Did it feel good? Did it feel weird? Okay. Okay. That's nice. And do you know why it feels like that? See? Easy peasy. I think this helped you out a lot. You went from A, super confused, to B, super enlightened. Now, let me give you a little bit of a pep talk, you know, my buddy, my child. Now that you answered my questions, of course, it was super easy, just like that. And finding what you really want, your passion, what makes you like really happy with your workspace, it's subjective. It's to each his own, right? And of course, everyone's journey is different. All that I'm saying to you is that I'm happy that you took the time to answer these questions honestly. And if you're still in doubt, think about it more. Ask yourself these questions until you find the answers. There is no perfect path, and maybe in 2 years you'll click right back onto this video and answer things that are completely different. That is perfectly fine. Your journey is not linear. As long as you keep your open... What? As long as you keep your mind open to changes and new situations and new knowledge, I'm telling you, this is gonna be a piece of cake. So I hope that this helped. And to reward you, here is an amazing gift. You're not ready for this. Some water. Hey! No, but just seriously, take your water. Okay, just going back. The gift that you'll get from this experience by being honest with yourself is that you're not going to waste your time. It is never too late to ask yourself questions, to reinvent yourself, to redefine yourself, to redefine what do you want, what do you stand for. And especially when it comes to things like career and studies, it's going to really help you, because I think you would rather like ask these hard questions and maybe disappoint a few people rather than regret it your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just here to tell you that as your mom, I'm here to support you. And of course, this is a journey that goes kind of like this. But this is the beauty of life, okay? I'm here to tell you, simply follow whatever your heart is telling you to follow. You may fuck up, you may make mistakes, but that is okay. And I still love and support you. And I'm still here for you. Just try out new things, be honest, and if you ever go back to what you wrote down, these questions, if you're in doubt, and you're gonna know why you're on this path, you know. So thank you so much for joining me today. Drink your water, and yeah, I hope that this helped. And as a mom, like I said, I'll always be there to support you and love you and all of this amazing stuff. So please consider sharing this amazing advice to all of your other friends. I'm always looking for more children. So bye, and follow your heart. Follow your heart. I'm proud of you, okay? I love you. Bye.